everyone, it's Veronica here, and I am here to introduce another draw along video. Today we are going to draw a little whale, and I can't wait to get started with you, so let's get going. Okay, let's get started with this cute little whale. So I'm going to hide that layer, and I have a fresh layer and a brown colored pencil. And first we are going to start with an oval shape. That's going to be his head and his face. Then we're going to attach like a rounded triangle shape here for the rest of his body. And then we're going to flip that triangle and do another one attached to it here. That's going to be his tail. Then right here in the center of that first triangle, we're going to draw a long oval. That'll be his fin. Now on the front, the head oval, about halfway through, we're going to draw a circle. That's going to be his eye. And inside a smaller circle, that'll be his pupil. And then we're going to just add a cute little smile here. And that's pretty much it. That's our whale. Now right about here at the top of our oval, we're going to add a blowhole right there. And that's our whale. So let's add some details, okay? Let's add, as we come around and we retrace for his head, let's add a little bump right there for a lip. And then another bump as we retrace around his chin, and that'll be his bottom lip. Okay? And then around for his fin here, and then we're going to add some details here, just rounded like a wave. 4 bumps, bump, 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 and that'll make his fin look a little more detailed. And then up around for the rest of his body, and then for the tail, we're going to just bump inside there, and that'll give his tail a little more shape. And then retracing along his back and a dent in there for the blowhole. Now along his bottom lip, attached to the smile, let's add some lines down going in a curve. This will add some more detail to the lower jaw, and then around for his eye. Now you can add your own details if you want to give him an eyebrow, if you want to give him eyelashes, anything you like. Okay, now I'm going to just come in with my eraser now and erase all the bits we don't want right in there. And let's make sure his tail looks like it's attached to his body, and we'll make sure his fin looks like it's attached to his body too, okay? Alright, that's looking good. Alright, so now I'm going to get a fresh layer, and I am going to get my pen tool, and I am going to choose to outline today in ink using this dark blue color. Okay, so I'm going to turn off that whale, and I'm going to use my predictive stroke. And now we are going to just outline our whale. And if you are using digital art with me, just remember to pick up your pen if you're using predictive stroke so that it doesn't snap some of those shapes too tight. And if you are using regular art, your pen and pencil, you don't need to worry about picking up. You're just going to use your really steady hand as you trace around the outside of your whale. And that is looking pretty good. I like the way that looks. And I'm just going to finish up here with his smile and his eye. There we go. And just the detail on his chin with these curved lines. That's looking good. Okay, and I'm going to turn off my sketch, and now I'm just going to take a closer look. I'm going to turn off predictive stroke, and I'm going to make sure that all of my lines are matching up so that when I fill him in, it doesn't overflow onto my canvas. And I might just tidy up some things here with the eraser tool. Just right there like that. Yeah. He's looking good. Okay, so now I am going to use my paint bucket. If you are at home and you are using traditional media, then you can just get out your crayons or your colored pencils and color him in. Today, since this guy was just so easy and quick to draw, I'm going to show you some shading techniques, and you can use this with your regular colored pencils at home, or your crayons, or whatever you're using. I'm just going to put in a basic shape here, or a basic color, and then turn that off, and then we're going to give him some shadow and some highlights. Okay, so this is our cute little whale and his basic color, and I am just going to bop in some white there for his eyes and a darker color in there for his pupil. And now, if you're using digital art, I'm going to lock that layer, and then I am going to choose white. Now, if you're at home, you can just use your white colored pencil or a light blue colored pencil. And I'm going to go in here, and I'm just going to start adding some white on top of my blue. And right now, that doesn't look as neat as you might be doing at home, but then I'm going to go in as well, and I am just going to smooth it out. Now, if you're using your pencils at home, you can use your finger to smooth things around and make them look blended, or you could use a Q-tip, you know, the kind of cotton swabs that are on a stick. You could use those and smooth out your pencil and just make it look real shaded. And if you're not using colors and you're just using regular pencil, you can use your Q-tip or your finger to smooth things around and make them look all nice and roundy. Okay, so now I am going to add another highlight. I'm going to come up here and just kind of scribble in a white shape, and then I'm just going to use, this is a smudge pen tool for my digital art, and I'm just going around in some circles and kind of smudging things together with the color blue below it. And I can make my tool by dragging to the right a little bit. I can make it bigger, and I can make it smaller if I want by dragging to the left. And there we go. So now he looks like he's got a nice little shine on the front of his head, right? And then if I wanted to, I could go in and get a darker color, and I could add some shadow down below. And I'm going to use an airbrush tool here, and because my layer is locked, it will only color on the whale that's already colored. And that's a handy little tool as well. And I can come under his chin a little bit. That would be not catching the sunlight, so this would be a darker color. Okay, and that's how you shade your whale. And if, of course, you know, if you want to add details to your whale, like for example, I might want to add some, you know, just little dots. So I could add some little dots to my whale in certain places, right? And I could kind of blend those in a little bit if I think that I don't like those as much. And this is what art is all about. You try things, and if you like them, you keep them, and if you don't, well, you fix it, right? And you can always draw them again. All right, that's our little whale for today. I hope you enjoyed drawing him with me, and make sure you like and subscribe so that you can catch the next draw along video when it's up.
Thanks for drawing along with me today. I hope that you like and subscribe so that you can get notifications every time we have a draw along video. See you later. Bye.